vacation. Tonight we're going to make some chimichangas, and I got this hunk of meat right here. Oh wait a minute, that's wrong. This right here is some pork side, and I'm going to cook this tomorrow. Might make a video of it. I want to make the fat like the Christmas ham video that I've got up, because if I can do that, oh my God, I won't eat anything but pork belly from now on. But what we're going to use, this is part of the Christmas brisket I did when it was like in the teens out. So if you notice, I'll give a shout out here. This stuff is all vacuum sealed. I used a food saver, so I recommend getting one of those because this is the best way to keep your meat. You spend all that time cooking it, you might as well try to protect it as long as you can so that you can have these awesome leftovers. What we're going to do, I have a pot of water over here, and we're just going to put that in to boil. Now, originally the way I made this recipe, I used boneless, skinless chicken breast, and feel free to do that. They're just as good. Season them how you want. I would recommend some garlic powder, some onion powder, and I guess you can use a little bit whatever you want, maybe some Lowry's on it, or any kind of the barbecue rubs that you find at the store. I mean, from that, we're going to get this thing going. I'm going to put this water on, get it to a boil. We're going to put our brisket in, and then we'll come back and we'll show you how to make these things up. A really good side to go along with these chimichangas, and it really doesn't matter what you use as your meat in this, but we're going to make some Spanish rice. And in the Spanish rice, it's real easy to make, and it's probably going to be, I'm going to probably put it up as a standalone. Depending on how long the chimichanga video is, it might go in with this video, but I'm going to also put it up as a standalone. And what we're going to use are several different colored bell peppers, a little bit of onion. We're going to need some tomato paste, and probably some rice, a little bit of chicken stock. And once you try this Spanish rice, you aren't going to be happy with Spanish rice ever again. You'll be making it all the time, so I guess I apologize for that. You have to cook. The next step in this process, this is our brisket, vacuum sealed in our food saver, and down here we have a pot of water that's boiling, and we're just going to lay that in there, and we're going to give that probably, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, and then we'll come back, put these chimichangas together, grill them up. You're going to be happy with this. Okay, we're getting ready to make this Spanish rice, and it's real simple. We're going to put some butter in this pan, maybe. Okay. I'm not saying we aren't going to need more butter, because what we want to do here, let me turn this heat on a little bit. I just put that on a medium. The next thing we want to do, this is 2 cups of instant rice. Let's put that in there. And this right here is some onion and 3 different kinds of bell pepper. We're going to put that in there. Alright, the goal of this, we're going to let this brown. So we got on a medium temperature, we got our butter, 2 cups of rice, and then my bell pepper and onion in here. And we're going to let that simmer down. When it gets simmered down, we'll come back and we'll show you the next step in this. It's been 20 minutes, and well, 15 to 20 minutes. And here is the meat we've been boiling in our vacuum pack for the last 15 or 20 minutes, and you're just going to throw that in a bowl, and we're going to let it sit to the side for just a minute. You really do not need this one anymore. So I also have a can of refried beans heating up here on the back. I really didn't think you needed me to show you how to reheat a can of beans. I added just a little bit of water to them. So anyway, we got our the Spanish rice right here, and it's right now it's browning in the butter. So we'll be back in just a second, and we'll probably start putting this all together. Got the crazy eyes. The rice is ready. Look at what we got here. This rice has been sitting here and is kind of sauteing, browning a little bit, and you can see the rice has turned kind of golden, and that's kind of what we're looking for. I did have to add another, you saw me put 2 spoons this big heaping in there. I put 1 more. So the next step in this, we have 2 cups of chicken broth, and we're going to put this into our rice. Now the trick with rice, and anybody that's read the box knows, it's equal portions. So whatever you measure out your rice in, and I realize this is a liquid measuring cup, but I measure 2 cups of rice in that, and then 2 cups of chicken broth. So you just want equal amounts, or if you want to use the the cup deal for the rice, which is a dry ingredient, go ahead, but measure your chicken stock in that same thing. So anyway, we're gonna let this simmer down, and there's one more step to this to make it awesome.
Right.
Okay, here's our brisket. This is gonna be the meat that's gonna be in our chimichangas. We boiled it for about 15 minutes, and it's probably cool now for about another 10. So I'm going to open this up because we need to chop this stuff up. So you just got to get the meat out of the pack. Remember, this was vacuum sealed and a food saver. And anybody that's out there barbecuing and you want to save your meat,
or anything.
Right here, well, yeah, anything. So we're going to take the fattier pieces out for just now. Wait a minute, got to try a piece. Yeah, still tastes really good. Awesome! So we're just going to cut this up into smaller pieces, and then we'll come back and we'll put our chimichangas together and we'll grill them up, because everything else is coming together and looking good. And we'll be back in just a minute.
Good.
The last step that we have going on here for our Spanish rice, we're going to add just about that much tomato paste. We want to stir that all together. Just want to get it all stirred together here. Maybe just a little bit more. Say a little bit, that's a little bit. If you try this recipe, you're really going to appreciate it, because it is the best Spanish rice that I've ever had. So take that for what it's worth. Try it. Tell me what you think. So we're going to put this off to the side. And we'll be right back. You see, I got some butter melting up in this pan. What we're going to do, we got to make up our chimichangas. So we're going to grab up some of this here brisket that we just heated up. And it's actually cooled off now at this point. So you want to put your brisket in, and then you want to put the cheddar cheese, or whatever cheese you prefer, inside of there. And then you just got to kind of roll them up. We're going to do one more here because I think I can brown up 2 at a time. So let's do another one. Now you can use whatever meat you want. We're doing this tonight because we had brisket in there. I almost grabbed out some of the smoked turkey I had left in there, and that would have been just as good. Oop, almost forgot the cheese. If you want to do the chicken, season that chicken up however you want. Now, I didn't have to season this because it was already seasoned in the smoking process, so that kind of took one step out. So, when you first put these in, see the flap? Oh, I'm making a mess. Lay them down, the flap side down. So we're going to do that. We're going to give them a few minutes. We'll be back. I'll make the rest of these up, and we're just going to keep rotating them. Here, we're going to give them a couple minutes on each side. Take your spatula and just flip them up and look at them. And when they start to brown, just flip them over. Let the other side brown. And once both sides are browned, you're done. We'll be right back. Alright, we're going to flip this first batch here, these first 2. And you see you're kind of looking for that kind of grilled cheese look. So we're going to let this go. And if you have to add more butter, add more butter. It's kind of like common sense. Kind of like common sense. We're going to have to add a little bit of butter after these come out. Just want them to brown up like that, and they'll be ready. And we'll be right back when they're all ready, and we're going to eat it. We did a lot in this video. Not sure how I'm going to put it out yet. I think it's going to be several videos, but this is going to be good. And I'm about to take a bite of this, and we'll see. I added a little bit of guacamole salsa and some sour cream to it. Lettuce, onion, and oh, I forgot cheese. But anyway, it's got cheese in it, so you can do however you want. This is the way I like it. Use whatever meat you want. It's a great way to reuse the meat or to make leftovers. Like I said, get a food saver, get some kind of vacuum deal where you can save this meat, and I'm telling you what, it's really good. So next time, keep it smoking.